Sassy, what's going on? You all right? You got a chance to rest? I hope so. Elevator, what's good, brother? How you doing? That was just Sunday. Joey, what up, cuz? What you got to thank me for, Sassy? Elevators, you been good, though? Hope everything is... Oh, I gotta watch my posture now. Apparently, me doing all this is some kind of thing right now. So you know what I'm gonna do from this point on, y'all? I'm gonna sit like this. I'm gonna sit like this, Felicia. I'm gonna sit like this, Shay, because apparently me sitting like this caused a bit of an uproar to some capacity. So I'm gonna keep it cool. Shay, how you doing? How you doing? Toy, what's going on though? How you feeling though, man? For real, how's all you guys weekend, Felicia, the family, everybody? How you guys doing? I hope you guys is able to get everything that you guys needed done. You know what I mean? Before the start of this week. I know I'm one of those type of people that, well, if I wasn't working on weekends, that try to get everything situated before the week start, because I'm a procrastinator. I'm a big procrastinator. I'm one of those type of people that say, yeah, I'll get to it. And when I get around to it, then, you know, it'll be done, but that can take all day. Hoo. There go that owl right there. How you feeling, owl? You finally was able to come through, man. I appreciate that. Let me put you down with the team. That's awesome, Felicia. I'm glad you had a great weekend. Jazz, what's going on? BX, how you feeling? What's the good word with you, man? Sassy up in here. Yeah. You asked me that already, Toy. I'm good. I'm good. What am I doing now? I'm passing time before I get ready to go to the other gig. You know, for the past week and a half now, I've been doing these lives here. And, do it for only about 30 minutes to really pass time before I head out to the other gig. You know what I'm saying? So, and while I'm doing it, and I do it, by hanging out with y'all. So you kind of late for the party. You kind of late for the party. But nonetheless, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Toy, I know what you mean by nice, so knock it off. I'm playing with you, but I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, Lyle, I'm one of those type of people where it's like I'm not rah-rah on my page. Um, I'm not one of those people that's like in philosophical deep thought. Picture it being more like we all hanging out, right? We all hanging out, and I just, you know, was invited to come on down. And I come on down, and I sit down with y'all, and we just talk and vibe out. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Just talking ish. Just hanging out for a little while. Nothing major. Appreciate that, Shay. I try to be. I really do try to be. Chill. When you get this age, I'm telling you, life got a tendency to kind of sit you on your ass any damn way. No matter how much you try to be on the go, no matter how rough and tough you try to be, you just pretty much be like too tired mentally and physically to just keep going 100 miles an hour to let people get to you over the smallest stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I am chill. Not by choice, by age, by life. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, what do? Yes, what do, Toya? You see what I mean, Jazz? Absolutely. You just You know how many times I be wanting to smack the hell out of somebody because of what they said or how they was acting, how disrespectful they are, how they jump in front of me in traffic and slow down, all types of idiotic stuff that I would have allowed to get to me any other time when I was younger. Now it's like, look at this, man. And then I just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'll store it in, assess it, and just chill because I'm not with them. I don't like fighting. I don't like arguing. I don't like doing none of that. First of all, you get a headache. My heart rate goes up. You know what I mean? So I'm not about to do all that sweating for no damn reason. Nah, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm. Owl, you've been kind of in and out of the YouTube streets. I ain't seen you in a little while, man. Playing your music, talking with your people, be about all 100 million of them. You know what I mean? But you still somehow, some way able to. Oh, that's another thing. I think I touched on this a couple of weeks ago. I think so, Sassy, where Owl, because you got like mad followers, right? How to be able to talk to every single person on here individually, so you can try to keep them included. I know Jazz, you do well. Jazz, you got a different way of doing yours. You talk to each and every last one of them, like you read. Like you see how I'm talking right now, but as I'm talking, I'm looking at the words. Jazz, you do that as you're talking, and then you're able to respond to each and every one of them thirsty ass trolls. Yeah. You got a job. Oh, congratulations, Al. Congratulations. I didn't even know you was looking for one. But shouts out to you for that. Yeah, shouts out to you for that, man. I hope it goes well for you. And yeah, well deserved. Well deserved. I know you're happy about that. Yeah, but see, here's the thing though, Jazz. How long did it take for you to get to that point of the whole laid backness? I'm still trying to get to that point. Unless you're talking about overall or you're talking about on this YouTube stuff. The YouTube stuff, it's not a big deal to me. Cause so far, as long as I've been doing this, knock on wood, I haven't gotten a troll yet. I haven't gotten a troll yet. I think it's because they see all these blues up in here that they may get a little intimidated, or I just simply ignore them because I'm doing all this talking, so I might have missed it. Hell, I'll be missing when y'all on here. Felicia said something to me scrolls ago. I don't even know if she's still here. I hope she is, because I just want you guys to know that I'm not ignoring anybody on here at all. At all. Or at least try not to. Yeah, I see that. And I appreciate y'all. So when the time come, I want y'all to be on it. See, I'm not like one of them type of people where it's like, nah, keep the trolls in here. So that way, gaming, what up, brother? How you feeling? Oh, I thought I didn't mind you. Yeah, I got you, man. Yeah, how you feeling, brother? Did you clean out that garage the way you wanted to yet? I don't want to put all your business out there, but what was it talking about? Yeah, so you know how some people will have their trolls to keep them in there on purpose just to keep the viewership going. My skin too thin for that. I'm not ready for that. I joke around with you guys because I'm comfortable with y'all. But a troll, nah, man. You know, I get to cussing. I can't really, cause I'm like more of a in your face kind of guy. I'm not good with the word match. I'm not, yeah, your mama musty. You know what I'm saying? One of them type of people that's just gonna go back forth. But nah. I have to see you, even if I lose. I have to see you, cause I guarantee you, Sassy. I guarantee you, Toya, Owl, them same people that's doing all that big boy talk with they chest sticking out, ain't not gonna holler at me face to face. And that goes for any one of you guys. I'm sure they wouldn't do that to either any of y'all. I know I'm sure they wouldn't. You know? Dumb warriors. Mm, I ain't with all that. And I'm not trying to make it like I'm super tough either. I promise you I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, we sitting up here talking about trolls. I haven't gotten one yet, thank God. But I was just saying how I don't, I'm not with the, see, gaming, you might be because you young enough. Your mind is quick enough where you're able to somebody say something about you, you can get right back at them. You know what I'm saying? Back forth, because this young generation, this is what I can't give y'all. Y'all are very quick, which your sarcasm is like on a million, on a million. You know what I mean? But I'm too old. My mind ain't that sharp to be able to clap back that fast. Jane, how you doing? How was your weekend? I hope it was good. I looked at a few of your shorts. I think it was actually one short that I saw where your chickens are not feeling well. Let me tell you something, Jazz Owl. The level of patience that you have to sit with a chicken and able to, rest them to health. I've never seen that before in my life. Now I'm gonna say, Chris, now how you doing? Yeah, I've never seen that in my life. That is very impressive, Jane. How long have you been, if you don't mind me asking, doing this, Jane? If you don't mind me asking, you don't gotta hens. Okay. They're doing good? Awesome. Awesome. I mean, she was literally you're sitting there feeding it like a baby with his pacifier. It's impressive. Really impressive. Oh yes, I can't sit like this anymore. Yo, I don't know if you know Felicia the running joke, Owl or Jane, where me and I've been baptized by fire through the homeboy stash. So check this out, gaming. So what ended up happening was this, right? The last live I did, no, last live I did was last Sunday, right? In a playful way. Shouts out to Coach. What's going on, man? Are you in good hands? So listen, he was talking about my posture. He's talking about my posture sitting up here. Uh, yeah, just kind of joking about it. And he put it in his live. We right here, G. We right here, Coach. Yeah. And so, as a joke, he said something about me. I said something about him. And he always get me because I do in my first one and all of them. Listen, Coach, Jane, Sassy, this is comfortable for me. Sitting like this. He think I'm doing it on some, yeah, how y'all doing tonight? He think I'm on that. I'm not doing it for that reason. I'm just chilling with my peoples. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We was going back and forth with that, but on purpose, unintentionally. I'm just gonna sit normal. I feel like I need to on my elevated stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sit here, next time I rock some glasses and put it on the bridge of my nose type thing. You know what I'm saying? Talk mad studious. Then see if you have something to say about it then, gamer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Owl, that's another running joke. I'm sure you probably already heard about it, where him and Stash, okay, that's the homie. I love him to death. But on the low, he do be trying to get on us a little bit. Pause. He do be trying to have a small you know what I'm saying? It's all love, it really is. But me and Elevated Sea Life, we might have to you know, come together and rile up a mutiny to get on this guy. Pause. You know the vibes, gaming. We all here. We all here. My peoples. Yeah, that's what I thought, Owl. Yo, I gotta give it to you though. Cause when I go into your page, you're standing the whole time, aren't you? The entire time. That's insane. Okay, we are not gonna get into that again, Felicia. I am not doing that. No, I'm not. Tanja, what's going on? You changed your pick? Yes, you did. How you feeling? Oh, you said that's Harlem? I ain't gonna let you talk about Harlem like that, man. So what anybody got going on for this week? What y'all got planned? What game are you playing, Jane? I didn't even know you was a gamer like that. Shouts out to Jane. You hear this gaming? I know the homie Trini is into gaming like that, and I know you are too gaming. Um, yeah, y'all might need to rock and roll with one another and link up and see who can whoop who and what. Getting back to it, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's a good time passer, Jane. It really is. Oh, you do? Yeah, yeah. You don't look like the type that game. You look like the type that sews and go fishing and hunting and stuff like that. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. 25, March 23rd. That is a unique combo right there. It really is. That chicken's go. Wow. So this been an all your life kind of thing, Dan, huh, Jane? That's right. Al, you be doing that too. You actually have a whole day set up for it, right? Where y'all just game out like that. That's hot. That's hot. I can't do that. I'm too competitive. Do y'all have like the Britney Spears microphones where y'all be sitting there talking to the other people while y'all playing? And they get to talking hella crap and y'all got to still focus in on winning the game? Now give you all credit for that. So you about to rock and roll already? It ain't even been 30 minutes yet. You know how I like to be counting my time. Yeah. Cheetah girls. You know what I mean, Tanja. Where they be having like the and then it's right here. You know what I mean? Y'all get to talking the gamers. Get to talking to the peoples that's, playing live with them. I remember one time I was playing 2K, right? Five, and I was on the streets, I was playing. And this kid probably had to be no older than 11 years old. And he said SMD to me. Y'all know what those acronyms mean, Coach, if you're still in here. Al, sorry to the women, I don't want to be disrespectful. But yeah, that's what he said to me. And it caught me off guard. And I wasn't even winning. He just said it just to be saying it just because he knew he can get away. It was almost like he was in there like, hey, I'm gonna see if I can get away with this. Suck my. And he was yelling in my ear with that. I'm like, you little son. But I couldn't do anything. Yeah, he had like a little username and all of that, but I'm reactionary, Tanja. Don't talk to me like that. You know what I mean? Because I want to break your nose, but I can't because you probably somewhere all the way in Utah or something. You know what I'm saying? You playing the game under your mom's account with her money or whatever, and I hate it. I don't know how you guys do it, man. I don't know how you do it. Hey, you actually came. Alicia, how you doing? How you feeling, Alicia? Hey, I want all you guys to say what's going on to my homegirl Alicia, man. Y'all will really dig her style, man. She's super cool, real down to earth, no nonsense. You know what I mean? Um, cool personality. Y'all say peace to her, man. She's super dope. Super dope, man. Check her out, Sass. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, nah, gaming. I'm not a gamer anymore. Not only because I don't have the time, but also because I don't know, Felicia, out how y'all even deal with them. Because I'm just like online here with the trolls that be coming through talking their nonsense. And now they're in your ear. You can hear their voices. How do y'all deal with that? How the hell do y'all deal with that? Game and tell me how you deal with that. And still laugh it off and still be able to focus in on the game. Because I can't do it. I can't do it. Because Felicia, you got kids. I'm sure that you hear them and you got boys, girls, good mixture, who's older, who younger. Um, when they're playing, I know you hear them. Door closed, door open, and they're, goddamn son of a bitch. No, I'm sure you probably won't play that in your room, in your house any damn way. Oh, you play the old, yeah, that's right. You right, Gaming. You right. You play the old school game. Rocking with Cowboy. How you doing, sir? Man, hope you had a good weekend, man. Yo, last week I saw you with your wife, and y'all was having a funky good time, man. Shouts out to the homie Rockin' Cowboy. It was his birthday last week, and he had his typical cowboy hat on, and he was getting it on. He had his drink in his cup, doing the old school two steps. Y'all youngsters do not know about that. That includes you, Alicia. And yeah, having a good time, man. I'm glad you was able to, man. Shouts out to you. Real talk, man. I'm glad you was able to have a good. It didn't look like it too. You was sweating. You had your dusties on. Yeah, yeah. I was vibing with you all the way out here, man. Like, look at them. They kissing and carrying on. Like, oh man, I know what they doing after they get offline. Yeah. But shouts out to you. How you doing? How your week been? Yeah. You know I'm messing with you, but at the same time, I'm not that far off. Yeah, that's good though. That's good though. Yeah, I'm glad you was able to come through as well, Alicia. I really am, man, because I know I mean I don't wanna, you understand what you're going through, and I know you gotta get as much rest as you possibly can. So the fact that, you're coming through here, hanging out with this old Brooklyn boy right here, yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah. Let me see what's for the algorithm. Ah, okay. Thank you, Chandra. You still doing those sit-ups? I know I said I was gonna do it, but nah, I'm not. I don't be having time. But you've been doing pretty good on your own without me having to help. No, I actually said you were young, Alicia. I ain't call you old at all. No, 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 no. If anything, I'm the old one right here. I'm the old one right here. And it's funny that you're here because me, Sassy, and who else was in here? There was a few, Stash, all of them. We was talking. I just found out, and I should have known this already, Alicia, that I'm a Gen X, 78. So yeah, I'm old. You see the grays? I used to dye them before. Now I embrace it. Yeah, she has been. She been killing it. But here's the thing though, Felicia. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. I'm not old. I'm not like senior citizen, walking, shaking, and all of that. You know what I mean? And every other word that comes out when I say my S's, it all whistles and carrying on. No, I'm not that old. But what I am saying is, okay, how about this word, y'all? Mature. Mature. Is that better? That's better? I think that sounds better. Mature. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And Owl, I saw that, and you just. I think it was Rissa last week that said that her dad is the same age as me. You see, I'm 47. Season. How about that? I like that. I like that. I like that, Lisa. Yeah. Seasoned. Seasoned. Yeah, I'm not old because I feel like this, Felicia. Old is a mindset. You can be 20 years old and still kind of act a little old. Not so much as a sense of like I say, doing the whole, cripple walk and you can't see and all that kind of stuff and forgetting things. No. I'm talking about, like you say, Felicia, mature, thinking beyond your years and responsible and, be able to think logically on things. Yeah, I'm that. I'm that. But it took me a while to get there. It took me a long time to get there. It really did. Because, boy, boy, boy. Not only was I stubborn, but yeah, just downright stupid. I was the kid that you had to tell a million times, yo, do not touch the eye on that stove. I told you, Alicia, don't touch the eye on that stove. All right, all right. And I'm the curious one to be like, yo, cowboy, why she keep telling me not to touch it? You know what? I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. I mean, cause what? What's gonna happen? And you know what I mean? I was that type, hard headed, dumb. But it took a few bumps in the roads over the course of years in order for me to get it together. And for some people, it takes that. I was one of them, still one of them. Still, I think we all, I don't think anybody in this whole room got it all together or think they know, you know, every dang on thing. What was you saying now? I'm enjoying being. Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. You should. All the energy in the world, you know, don't forget stuff so fast. I hated my 30s hour. Oh, I was an idiot. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Felicia. Yeah, we are. In our own way. Me for sure, definitely. I feel like the older I get, Alicia, Cowboy Times, I feel like the more stubborn I get. The more stubborn I get. I really think so. But I don't know, I'm learning to bend a little bit, Paul. Oh, I can agree with that, Alicia. I definitely could agree with that. It's a lot of stuff that I know if everybody hear this same conversation where if you can go back to your younger self and talk to your younger self, what would you say? You know what I mean? Or, something to that degree. I would say to my younger self, like, what would I say? I don't know what I'd say. Oh, I'm from New York. We say that all the time, man. All the time. Alicia. Oh, I know what I say. I know what I'll say, cowboy. I would say you'll figure it out. That's what I say. Trent, what's going on? Hey, man, what was that convention that you was at yesterday? I saw the video. You would say, please love yourself? Yeah, yeah. We all need that affirmation all the time, constantly. Yeah. But you didn't. I don't want to. I'm glad you love yourself now, Felicia. Can't change it. Then we went. Shouts out to Alicia. Two words ain't never been spoken, kiddo. Yeah, absolutely right. Can't change it. Everything that happens supposed to happen. Because I think that shapes us as who we are right now. You feel me, gaming? I think if anybody was walking around here in the face of the earth and everything was just mad perfect from coming up to right now or however old you are right now, I mean, and there's like no challenges that you done faced, and everything was just pretty much handed to you. And come on, son, what kind of life is that? That's boring. Look at the Menendez brothers. Y'all get my point. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think you do got to go through the bumps and the bruises of life to shape you as a person later on in life. And it's a story to tell, it's an experience that someone else may not have gone through yet that they could put someone on to. You know what I mean? And help them out in some kind of way. Miss V, what's going on with you? How you doing? How you and your husband doing? Hopefully well. So that was okay, you say Cam, what was that like? What kind of, it was like gaming or something like that? Absolutely, Alicia. It definitely did. There's some that I wish I did not go through, but looking back, and it may have taken years later on down the road where I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I made it through that. I'm glad I made it through that. You know what I mean? Because then I would know, then I know now what I should have done then. Like, I know better now, type of thing. Movies, anime, TV shows. Oh, right on, man. Hey, Gamer, did you see his latest video that he uploaded? It was last night, right? Yeah. You see y'all hold it in, Verg. Right on. Right on. Right on. It would be like watching paint dry, Alicia. I like the challenge. Because it does go back to the old saying, what didn't kill you makes you stronger. And that is an absolute fact. It's an absolute fact. Seemed like you recording enough though, Trent. Like it was a good turnout too. Yeah. Hey, Alicia, are you one of them people that be had the glasses as you reading? You one of them type? I'm joking with you. New York City, Queen, what's going on? The news been kind of calm this week from what you've been showing on your shorts, man. But it's all good. How you feeling? With all them people up in there, probably could have. Moon Dog, how you doing, brother? How you feeling? I bet it was, Trent. I appreciate that, Queen. Queen, I'm passing up here saying I'm getting comfortable. I actually am comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it with my peoples. You know what I'm saying? What's happening, baby? What's going on with you, Queen? Hopefully you're doing all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, dog, you hit the streets today. Was it crazy? You do all right? Ooh, Queen, look, you be proud of me. Check it out. It's 34 minutes in. And I know he gonna say something about this. I know Stash gonna say something about this. Cause listen, Sassy, not only am I sitting in the way that he was making fun of me on, but I'm still doing the time count again. It's a damn habit. I can't help it. My day was pretty good, man. It was quiet, Queen of NO. You know what I'm saying? It was productive, long. I had to do 12 hours up in here. But, it's over with now. Now I'm hanging out with y'all, which is pretty much the illest cap off to a long week. And watch how fast, Jane, these 2 days go by. Because I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays. It's gonna be like I never left here. But here's the thing, y'all. I'm going to make this move. I'm about to go on here. It was so good kicking it with all of you guys. Shouts out to Alicia coming on through. Jane stuck around. I appreciate that. I hope you ain't listen, because I know you like one of the hardest working people around here. I see you, in that garden or in that backyard, running with the chickens and the hens and all that. Kim Dunn came through. How you feeling? I'm so glad you came. And yes, I'm about to leave again. You so black. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just this is a good cap off to me, man. Shouts out to Kim and Felicia, man. I'm glad y'all got a kick out of that. I'm glad y'all got a kick out of that. For whatever reason, I don't know. I be meaning that. Shouts out to all y'all. If y'all notice on any one of y'all's pages, right? And I leave a comment or message or whatever, it's usually the fist, it's usually the prayer hands, you know what I mean? Something to that magnitude. But I'm also saying shouts out to you. And for whatever reason, Felicia and Kim made that as a running joke between themselves. So I love it. It's all good. It's all good. Owl, I'm so glad you was able to come through and kick it with the peoples, with the team. Most of them you already know. Queen of NYC, you know the vibes. Keep me posted on what's going on out here, because you'll catch it before I will. You know what I mean? And man, listen, I don't want to keep y'all up any longer. I appreciate y'all allowing me to rock out with y'all, pun intended, rocking cowboy. And man, this has been ill again, man. Shouts out, Felicia and Kim, to all of y'all for hanging with me and allowing me to, get set around here. Y'all super dope for that. All right. Love y'all. Gaming. Peace, man.